Good morning, YouTube. Welcome into my channel. Welcome to DutyRon. Coming live this morning to say thank you to all throughout the world. I did a broadcast last night, but there could have been people throughout the world that maybe were sleeping, time differences. So it was about 11 o'clock p.m. last night. Now it's 11:30 a.m. on the East Coast. So I wanted to do the broadcast on the 12-hour differences. So coming live again to reiterate and say thank you to each and every one of you guys for your kind words, your emails, and your support. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Ginger, sweetie. Hello, Mahid, Alfro, Salam. Thank you for your kind words, your email. I responded back to you. I can't tell you how many emails I've received. I got a great night's sleep for the first time in a long time. Leanne, how are you? Anna, Lisa, Quinny, thank you. Good morning. Thank you for all your love and support. Rosie, Michelle Vogel, Renee Scott, Ginger, Sweetie, Anna, thank you. Good morning. Sugar, please. Johnny Smith, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Julie, thank you. Much love and respect to all of you guys. You guys have been nothing but, it's nothing shy of a miracle how much help you guys have provided for me. You don't even have any idea. You have no idea. The picture that I put in the thumbnail is a photo of me and my family with my mom. Just recently, within the last few months, that picture was taken. So I did get your email, John. I'm sending you a lot of prayers, positive vibes for your health woes that you're going through, John. So I'm sending you a lot of peace and strength. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good to see you. Ginger, my mom passed away on Thursday. So basically, I've been going through a tough time. Hello, Sonia, good to see you. But I've had so much support and love from my YouTube and Periscope community and all my people on social media. I wanted to come live again today, 12 hours later, and say thank you again to all my friends throughout the world. Thank you, Nabul. Jenny Jones, good afternoon to you. It's still morning time here in New York. Liz, I just responded to your email. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. I want to take a little bit of a moment to read some of the emails that I received today on this broadcast. So I may read out some emails. I won't give out people's first and I'll give first names, but I won't give last names. Hi, Caitlin. Thank you so much for your emails and your messages of support. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy says you're a great son and you must have had a wonderful mom and all family lives. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Kathy. You're too kind, but those words really mean a lot. Very close with my family. A special thanks to Oni and Joey in Brooklyn for doing those broadcasts when I couldn't, but I needed to get the message. That's how much I care about you guys. I wanted the message to be out there so you didn't just see me missing in action. Thank you for those messages, Mahid. Salam to all my Muslim brothers, and thank you for your prayers. It doesn't matter what faith you practice. We pray to God, and we always pray for peace for our departed loved ones. And my mom, at 75 years old, that's young. That's a very young age nowadays. Life of MC, good to see you as well. Thank you for your deep sympathies. I appreciate that. Hi, Starflower. Much love and respect to all you guys. I just went live on Periscope, on Twitter, and to say thank you. But I want you guys to know that the tremendous outpouring of love and kind words and support was overwhelming for me. You know, overwhelming. So Angie says, DutyRon, only known you for a short time span. In time I've made an impact. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind. Those are sweet words. Betty, thank you. Good morning, and thank you for your condolences. Thank you, Dina. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So I did see a lot of people from Joey from here. Joey Brooklyn came with his wife. He also sent edible arrangements to my house, which we used in between the services. So Joey Brooklyn, thank you for that. Oni, thank you for doing a live broadcast. Karen, Scorned Woman, thank you for showing up. at my mom's wake. She tapped me on the back, and I turned around, and Karen was there, one of my good friends from Periscope. So thank you for that, Karen. Very, very sweet, very kind. Let me share this broadcast out, which I forgot to do. I'm going to do that real quick. Two seconds. It's okay, Michelle. You still sent me so many messages and so much support. You guys are phenomenal. You guys are phenomenal. Yes, we all hope for that, Jenny Jones. We all hope for that. But if you don't have it, you know, you're always going to have support from your online community as well. But I'm sure that you will, and that's not something that, if as human beings, that we should have to even think about. But at the end of the day, you know, my mom was blessed to have a lot of people around her that loved her, and that was a good thing, you know. It was unbelievable. It was beautiful. Oni did such a great job, and so did Joey. You know, those guys are true blue friends. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, guys. It really doesn't get any better than that. To be honest with you, I was blown away by what they did, the broadcast that they did. So, what can we do to help you heal? I'll keep you in my prayers. Thank you, Nikki. Nikiti, I think I messed that up bad, but thank you for those words. Just be here, just hang out, you know, just keep doing what we're doing. I'm not going to drag this out and speak about this for a long time. Paper Angel ASMR sent me beautiful messages. You guys, some of you guys sent me virtual cards. I got so many pieces of correspondence. It was just unbelievable. Hi, Pat. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, 75 years young. So there's a picture on the thumbnail of us with happier times. Here it is right here. Let me see if we can get that in there. Come on, camera. Focus in on it. There we go. Focusing in with the glare. Anyways, it makes it hard to focus in on it. Difficult, guys. I don't even know how to describe how I feel, but it's really not a good feeling. I'm not going to drag you guys down and try to, you know, make you guys sad, because, I mean, what I'm experiencing is difficult to describe. But I've been through it times, you know, many times in the past. Thank you for the super love, Life of MC. Thank you so much for that. Much love and respect to you in the Philippines. Thank you for your kindness and your words of encouragement. So thank you, Elizabeth. Platinum, look at what I got going on here. This is what I'm drinking out of today. The very mug that came from Platinum Mimi right there. So thank you. Jesus is the gift, guys. I can't give more. You're awesome. Don't worry about it. Please, that's kind enough, and you don't even need to do that. So don't even sweat that. Just being here and your kind words mean a lot to me. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. My grandma is 76, and she has an acre of land. She gardens, she mows all by herself. Yes. So my mom was young, age-wise, but she had a lot of health ailments. She had triple bypass heart surgery. She had diabetes that was not controlled properly through medication, and then she had to go on dialysis. And late-stage renal failure is what ultimately was what took my mom's life. She was declining on the response to the dialysis was not good, and she was fighting. You know, she was fighting for her life. So what was interesting about what happened with my mom is that she knew that things were getting things were not getting better. You know, she knew that things were not getting better, and she just took it gracefully. She just still stayed positive. she still stayed focused on family, which was most important. I got to see her just a week ago today with my son. And the story about what happened with my mom, I'll give you guys a quick recap. And if you don't mind, please thumb up the video, share it onto your social media, invite followers on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and that would be very helpful. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Edwin, thank you. Mom passed at age 92 last year. I know you're feeling. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't matter what age they pass. You just want them to be here. And that's part of our being selfish, that we just don't want to see our loved ones go. Nobody wants someone you love to go on to, to heaven. You want them to be here. But, they say that being on earth is part of, part of the suffering that we go through. And then the reward is at the end. So I'm hoping that my faith is correct and that she is no more pain and is just now there to guide and give us love and support from a different plane. That's the way I look at it, and that's the best way I can describe it. Jesus is the gift, guys. Thank you, Platinum. Thank you, Elizabeth. So, when I speak about this, it makes me really sad. So I may not be able to get through this without getting upset. So please, if you're suffering from any kind of depression, or if you're upset in yourself, in itself, I would say leave now. But it's not a guarantee, because I'm going to try to get the strength to muster up through this conversation. So I'm going to go back to a week ago today. Last Monday, I had plans on Sunday night, a week ago yesterday, to go with my son to visit my mom. So I talked to Mom on Sunday last week. And she said, Mother's Day is next Sunday, and I'd like to see you either on Mother's Day or before then. And she knows that my mother-in-law, my wife's mother, is 90 years old, and I had plans to be with my mother-in-law this Mother's Day, and my brother was going to be with my mom, and my sister was going to be with her. So I was going to see Mom before Mother's Day. So we made this plan for Monday, because it's a down day for me, and my son doesn't work on Mondays. So we made a plan to go see her a week ago, yesterday. A week, it was last Monday. I had a business meeting that popped up, and I had to cancel. So I called my mom, and I canceled. And she was upset. She left me a voicemail that I played last night on my broadcast. And she said, Ronnie, I wanted to see you. Sunday is Mother's Day, and I want to see you before Mother's Day. And she knew business comes first. And my mom wasn't, being mean about it, but she left me a voicemail that I played on my last broadcast. And she said, I want to see you before Mother's Day. And I don't know, sometime between 9 a.m. last Monday and noon, the business meeting got canceled. So I immediately got on the phone with my brother, and I said, we're going to still be able to come. Are you okay with picking up Mom from the nursing home and meeting us at the restaurant? So my brother's like, okay, good. I'll pick her up, and we'll meet there about 1. So at 1 o'clock on Monday, me and my son went to the restaurant, and we had a wonderful lunch at my mom's favorite Italian place. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. And me, my son, and my brother sat with my mom for an hour or two at the restaurant, just yucking it up. And she was telling my son stories about when he was a baby, and she used to babysit him, and how he used to throw things out of his crib, and then she would pick him up, put him back, he'd throw him back, and that she was saying that he was so sassy, and she was saying the story with such love and smile. Something, I didn't take pictures. I wanted to take pictures because my son was sitting right next to her, and I was across the table, and I just didn't want to ruin the moment and have my son say, stop taking pictures, because sometimes my son would get mad at me because I take too many pictures. So I opted not to. I said, next time. I'll take a picture next time. Well, there's a lesson learned. I should have just not listened to myself and took those pictures. Hi, Winky, good to see you. But I don't have regrets totally of not taking pictures, but I wish that I did. So just listen to yourself, and if something says take the picture, just take it. But prior to that, I would always take pictures. You know, she enjoyed Betty. She enjoyed the day more than we could understand. I know because I was watching her face and her reaction. She was just so happy to see Frankie. And, you know, Frankie's the baby. He's the youngest of her grandkids. And she just was, she was elated to see him, you know. So the meeting got canceled, and I thank God that meeting was canceled, because if it wasn't, I would have never seen her, you know. So my brother had to leave to pick up his daughter and bring her somewhere. So it was just me and Frankie at the restaurant, and she was telling these stories about how cute he was and how much she loves him and loved him and loves him still. And you know, she always had money to slip to Frankie, you know. So I brought her some money. And she was slipping him a 20 and telling him to go buy stuff for himself and this, that, and the other. And it was just a really great lunch. And it didn't end there. You know, I wheeled her in a wheelchair out to my car. I put her in the car, and Frankie helped me put the wheelchair in the back of the trunk. And we drove her back to the nursing home. But on the way back, she started talking about things like, you remember when we used to do this? Like, just reminiscing. And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it's just another conversation that we would have. You know, I never thought, oh, my mom's going to die in a couple of days. You don't think that, right? But she was like, oh, Frankie, do you want to stop at Dunkin' Donuts? But meanwhile, she wanted to stop at the Dunkin' Donuts. We passed the Dunkin', and I said, Ma, you want me to stop? And I'll go and I'll pull a U-turn and come back. And she said, Frankie, do you want it? And Frankie said, no. No, Grandma, Alma, I don't want it. And so she said, no, go. If Frankie wanted it, I would have went around. I would have told you to go back. But I think really she wanted it. And I regret not just going back and getting what she wanted, you know. But so we went back to the nursing home, and she didn't want to go inside. So she said, because it was beautiful on Monday. Last Monday, the weather here was really nice. So she said, I want to sit outside. Would you guys sit outside with me for a little bit? And of course, Ma. Okay, no problem. So I set her up. She's like, I want to go to that side because I don't like the people on that side. I want to go where my friends are and talk. So we went to the right side of the front of the nursing home. Is like a little fenced in area where there's tables and umbrellas, and there was the activities coordinator was a young lady with a dog. And she was like, oh, there's my dog. And I forgot the name, but she was calling the dog by its name. And my mom was an animal lover. You know, she loved all animals. Popeye, the bird, my mom was in love with that bird. She always asked me, first and foremost, even before Oscar, she would say, how's Popeye? She loved Popeye the best out of all the animals that we've had. So she said, take me over to that side, and I parked her in her chair and set her up and sat with her for an extended period of time. And we just talked about things, but she was introducing me to all the people there like she always did. I've met these people several times, obviously, in the past. This is my son. He's a retired detective. My other son is a retired lieutenant. And one of the ladies said, what did she say? Is that Charles? Because my brother's name is Michael, but sometimes she calls him Charlie, because that was my dad's name, Charlie. And she's the woman I don't think could see well, and she said, "Is that Charlie?" And my mom said, "Oh no, that's my other son." And so, you know, Frankie and I hung out with her outside for a little while, and it was nice. And we got to enjoy a good day on Monday, and I left feeling really good, you know. So thanks, man. Is it raining out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay. My oldest son is off today, so he just came in with the mail. So we left. Me and Frankie left there feeling really good. And what I found to be odd about it now, looking back, is like usually I get a phone call from her, like or two or three, after we have a meeting. If I come and see her, there's always an extra phone call or two or three or five. But I never got another call from her ever again after that. And I tried to call her like Tuesday. She only has the cell phone, and then there's a phone in her room. And I tried calling her a couple of times, but she just never got back to me. I left a message, but I didn't think anything of it because my brother said that he talks to her all the time, and he said everything was all right. And then Wednesday, my brother got a phone call. So 2 days later, my brother didn't see her from Monday until Wednesday. My mom called my brother on Wednesday and said, I'm not feeling good. I keep throwing up. I can't keep my food down. Could you come and see me? And my brother, she never says that. My brother came to see her to make sure she was okay. You know, he lives local, like within a quarter of a mile from the nursing home. So my brother went and saw her. She had a little throw up on, like a stain on her shirt. He got her shirt changed. The aide changed her shirt, put a new shirt on her on Wednesday. It was a very special day, Sonia. Monday was a great day. And my brother got her shirt, a new shirt, and had the aide change her. Hi, Nikki B. How are you? And so Wednesday, he spent 3 hours with her at the nursing home. He was outside because it was another beautiful day Wednesday here in New York. He took her outside. She was talking. Everything was normal. There was nothing unusual about the visit. And then my brother, when he was leaving, because my mom wanted to go to, there's like a guy who sings with a guitar at like 3 o'clock. So at 3 o'clock, she whisked my brother away and said, "You could go now. You could go. I'm going to go to to listen to such and such sing, and you could go." And my brother wheeled her up to the third floor and left. But as he was leaving, I'm telling the story for a second time for the benefit of some of the people who didn't catch me live last night. As he was leaving, the nurse said, "Could you come here? I want to talk to you." And my brother was like, "Yeah, okay, no problem." And he went over to the nurse's station and they said, "Are you bringing your mother home tomorrow?" And my brother's like, I would love to, but no, that's mom. She's just being silly. She might just be pissed off and she just wants to go home. But she went around to all the residents and all the nurses and the aides that are taking care of her and told them that my son is taking me home tomorrow, and said goodbye pretty much to everybody, like all of her friends there. She knew something was wrong, and she knew she might have gotten a sign. I don't know. This is just all speculation, but she said to all of the residents, the people who live there in the nursing home, and the people who take care of her, that my son is taking me home tomorrow. Now that is unbelievable, right? So my brother didn't think anything of it at the time until the next day she passed away. They found her seated at the foot of her, at the side of her bed. She was able to get up and transition to the wheelchair to go into the bathroom on her own. Like she did every day, she would transition from the bed safely into the chair and then go into the bathroom on her own. She went in the bathroom and then was on her way back, and she didn't make it back into the bed. They found her seated right on her behind with her back against the bed, just sitting. She had either a stroke or a cardiac event that was massive enough to put her down. They checked her for a pulse. She had a faint pulse and a faint heartbeat, so they administered CPR for 40 minutes, which was, with negative results. Now that I look back on it, I'm happy that they didn't bring her back, because that would have meant ICU and tubes and breathing, or maybe a ventilator or whatever. I didn't want to see my mom like that, but she knew that that the end was near on Wednesday, because she never said one word to my brother about going home. She never said to my brother, take me home, I want to leave. It wasn't that kind of, I'm going home. It was, she was telling everybody there goodbye, and she told the nurses goodbye to get the message to my brother. But my brother didn't think of anything until we left the hospital after she passed, and we were sitting down in the diner, and he started crying. My brother started crying, telling us that story. And I've cried 100 times hearing that story and listening to it. And I think I'm just all cried out, guys. I'm trying to remain strong here and not let it all out. But my mom knew, you know, that she was going home. And going home was going to God. Hi, Tasha. How are you? She had made peace with it because she had been struggling with her health for over 11 months in a really hard way. Her health struggles have been over the last 5 to 7 years, but only when she went to that nursing home, obviously it was to the point where it was really bad. So she knew, you know, that she knew that the fight was over for her. The struggle was over. She couldn't do it anymore. So, you know, my mom, although she was a simple woman, I think she really planned it out, Platinum. I think she planned it out, and she didn't want to scare my brother, but she wanted us to get the message. My mother wanted us to get the message. I'm all right. I'm okay, Meg. I'm all right. I don't see life differently now. I live my life like I did prior to her death. Nothing's changed me because I feel like I do the right thing on a regular basis. I don't feel like I did anything wrong here. You know, I was with my mom through every step of the way. I always supported her. You know, have I learned something from her passing? Yes. And you'll hear this from a lot of people who lost loved ones. I wish that I would have spent more time, you know, maybe not been short with her a few times on the phone. Those are things that maybe I would like to have taken back and did differently. But I have no regrets, you know, with looking out for my mom's safety and health. I always did what I thought was for her best interest, for her safety, her well-being. And those were difficult decisions to make. Putting your parent in a nursing home, nobody wants to do that. I've struggled many times with myself, with the decisions that my brother and my sister and I made. But I wouldn't do anything different because my mom knows that I loved her and I looked out for her best interests. And I was always there for her. Whenever she got in trouble, she would call me. If she fell on the floor, she would call my brother because he lived right by her. And he would go over there and pick her up. And I would race out to her house, 50 plus miles. But I have no regrets. I don't. Sorry, guys. I love my mother, you know. I love my father. They're both gone. But she knows what I did for her, you know. And I've done this for many people who are not family. I lost many friends to cancer over the years from 9/11. Many cops I've sat with, and they've taken their last breaths or spoke their last conversations with me. So I'm no stranger to death, but when it comes and it hits close to home with your mom or your dad or a family member, it's never easy, guys. You know, my mom would say to me, "Can you bring the bird to my house?" And I never would travel with the bird that far, but I would tell her, "I'll bring you to my house." And we did that many times and wheeled her into my backyard. She got enjoyment out of the small things in life. My mom was not a flashy woman. She didn't buy jewelry. She didn't have fancy cars. She had a very simple house, and she owned a home up until the nursing home. We had to sell it. And then, putting her in a nursing home, they take all your assets, and we didn't care about the assets. My brother and my sister and I are not wealthy, but we have our finances right. We didn't care about my mom's money. That was not what it was all about. It was about her safety and her health. So we gave it all up to Social Security and to the government, so she could be in a nursing home where she was cared for and was safe. Catholic Charities nursing home. My aunt is a Catholic nun. She's 86 years old, and that's my mother's sister. She got her into that nursing home with her connections with the Catholic Church. My mother was well cared for. Nobody abused her. They knew that we were both cops, and we came every day. My brother came all the time and checked on her. And my mom, she was safe, and she was getting the medical attention that she needed. But, God called her, and she left. But listen, that's the story about what I went through these last couple of days. I don't want to make this into a cry fest here, and I apologize for getting upset. And, I should probably not do this on camera with you guys, but I want to give full disclosure that, I'm hurting. And when I tell you guys I'm hurting, it's because I am. I just lost my mom, so I'm hurting. But I'll be all right, in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, whatever it takes. I'll be back to normal, but I'm probably going to refrain from a little bit from broadcasting. I'm going to just take it easy. But I want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your kind words, the support, the messages that you guys sent to me, the emails, the texts. Those of you who have my cell, I didn't mind that you text me. I just couldn't answer right away. But the emails, the Twitters, the cards, the Joey sending the edible arrangements, showing up at my mom's wake. You guys are really true blue, great people, and you have to thank yourselves and honor yourselves for stepping up to the plate. I do the same for you guys, but you guys aren't doing this for any recognition or anything like that, and I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, people were sending me messages, well, I want to donate, I want to send, and my mom, she donated to the ASPCA and the police benevolent associations, and she donated to a lot of causes. She didn't like flowers, so I didn't want anybody to send flowers. People were asking me, where can I send flowers? I just didn't even answer, or just said, that she didn't like that stuff. So my brother, my sister, and I would just, I showed them a lot of the messages that you guys sent me. I forwarded some of them to my brother and my sister, and they were just overwhelmed by how good you guys are. And so I thank you. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel bad for me. Just, Just you guys done enough already. You supported me with your messages. You know, I know you would, Meg. I know. So, you know, I want to read a couple of emails that I got from some people, if that's all right with you guys. I'm not going to say last names, but I just want to, I have literally, I'm telling you, close to 1,000 or more of emails. So I'm just going to open a couple of emails randomly. I didn't plan, you know, I don't have this planned out. So I'm just going to look at my emails. And I'm going to scroll back to earlier in the beginning. Oh God, there's so many. I can't. I'm going to go back to the day. What was that? I'll read a few. I can't read them all, obviously. So don't get insulted if I don't get to yours. So Gary Golvals from Periscope writes to me, I just wanted to pass on my deepest sympathy to you and your family in this time of mourning. I lost my father at an early age, and it's never easy. I pray for peace and strength over you and your family. God bless. Gary Golvals. That's a friend from Periscope. Victoria, sending you, Ron, sending you love and praying the Lord gives you strength and peace. I'm so very sorry to hear of the passing of your mom. God bless you and keep you in his prayers. That's Queen Victoria from Periscope 619. That is Victoria. She is awesome. Randy Horton, deepest condolences, Ron. Go out to you and your family during the time of loss and celebration of life of your dear mom. With sincerity, Randy Horton. Thank you, Randy. Hi, I'm a watcher. No name. Hi, I'm just a watcher. You don't know me, but I'm sending you love and hugs to you and your family at this sad time. Your mom has gained her wings, and she's still always with you. Remember, we all will be reunited one day with our loved ones. Look for signs. I already got them. But look for signs. She will be sending you from time to time. It's okay. May your heart and your soul feel all the love from our family here on Periscope. Love and prayers. And then she signed it, Jules. I don't know who it is, but thank you for that. Chris Larson, Bugsy Cruiser. Ron, please accept my sympathies and prayers on the passing of your mother. I'll be praying for your family. My friend, Chris, Bugsy Cruiser. Thank you, Bugsy. Eddie Wolf. Hey, Ron, I'm very sorry about your loss. I lost my mom 1.5 years ago. It's still hard on me, especially with Mother's Day just around the corner. Just remember, she'll always be with you in spirit and memories. I hope this song will help you and your family feel better. It has helped me with my parents and my sister passing away. And he sent me a YouTube song. I won't play that right now because I'll start to cry, so I'm not going to play that. John Smith, he's on here. I don't know if he's on now, but he was on before. Ron, my deepest condolences to you and your family. Just found out from Joey, Brooklyn, that your beloved mom passed away. Losing a mom is the hardest thing in life. I'm sending you my prayers and support. May your mom soar in heaven as an angel of God and watch over you, the rest of your family. You're my best friend, and I thank you for supporting me, and I will let you know what is going on with me at a later time. Now you need to comfort your family in this time of grief and loss. John Smith, a.k.a. Smitty. Thank you, Smitty. So these are the kind of messages that have been continually pouring in. A message from Paula. Dear Ron, my sincere condolences for the passing of your mom. I learned this sad news through Joey's Periscope this morning. Prayers are with you and your family. I'm so sorry for your loss. Sincerely, Paula. Thank you, Paula. These are messages I haven't even opened, guys. Here's a message from Sue. I'm so sorry, Ron, to learn of the loss of your mom. I'm keeping you and your family in my prayers for some time, so some type of comfort and support during this most difficult time. Losing a mother is truly one of the most hurtful times in a life. Hold on to and cherish the memories you have of your mother again and again. I'm very, very sorry. Sincerely, Sue. It's another gal from Periscope. Melissa Bolton, her name is always on her YouTube. Hi, Ron. I sent you a text earlier, but realized that your family will all be getting a hold of one another. So I'm sorry if I interrupted family time. This is Melissa saying that she's sorry to interrupt in the family time. No worries, Melissa. My love and support and sympathies and prayers are with you and your loving family at this time. It's so difficult. I wish my bony butt was there to give you a big hug. You have been such a good friend to me and a great support and mentor to me and many others. You have a special place in my heart, DutyRon. May God and his angels comfort you all in your time of sorrow. Your beautiful mom is in heaven with the Lord, reunited with loved ones, in no more pain, and will watch over you. You have friends all over the globe praying for you on Periscope, on Twitter, on YouTube. I will do a broadcast to honor your mother and your family. I will read a poem I wrote and typed it below. Much love and respect, dear friend. Know that there's so many lifting you up in prayers and sending love. Love you, Melissa Bolton. And she typed out a whole poem. Wow, beautiful. So this is the kind of nice stuff, that wonderful stuff that you guys have done. I think maybe I should read this poem, but this is going to get me upset. I'm going to do it. I'll try to. And this is the poem from Melissa Bolton. It says, remember me. The time comes now in hand when I must go to the Holy Land. Be sad not, for I must go. Time to be where the angels roam. I was put here a short time, it seems, but now I'm fulfilling life's beautiful dreams. The road at time was hard and long, and now I'm just where I belong. Look to your hearts to find my love, and remember, I will look down from above. Cherish the memories that time cannot erase. My run here is over. I've won the race. My time for suffering is now done. I've come back to where I've begun. Belonging forever with the Lord, who could ask for anything more? Forget the times when hearts were hard. All is given, there are no scars. Remember me when the soft breeze blows. We'll be together again, this I know. Wow. Melissa Bolton, that was beautiful. And she said she wrote that. That is unfreaking believable. I don't know how I got through that, but I did. My mom gave me the strength to read that because that was unbelievable. I just opened it for the first time. She sent me this May 9th, the day my mom died. I didn't even see it. These messages that I'm reading, I haven't even opened yet. I'll read a few more. Here's one from Lily Bell from YouTube. To dearest Ron, wife and family, I've been MIA due to my own health, but I've just heard the sad news on the passing of your beloved mom. I had to email you right away. I'm sure on top of everyday emails, you're getting a flood of condolences. I do not expect you to reply to all of this. Many of us at some point in our lives will experience the loss of a beloved parent. That is part of life. However, knowing this doesn't help us ever to prepare for such a huge loss, shock, and grief when the time comes. I'll be thinking and praying for you, Ron, and your family. Please open your heart to the warmth of family and friends. Open your soul to the prayers of those who care. You are loved by many from around the world. May that love and support help you in your time of need. It has, tremendously. It's tragedies like this that help us put things into perspective and appreciate our lives. Even after this final goodbye, at least in this lifetime, and the last tears are shed, your heart will always be close to your dear mother. Loving Lord and Heavenly King, I want to. So she gives a little prayer here. She gives me a prayer, a long prayer. I'm not going to read this all out, but thank you, Lily Bell, from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you, Lily Bell, for that beautiful prayer and email. I see you here in the chat, so thank you. That was beautiful. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm doing this, but I want to give acknowledgement to. I can't obviously do it for everybody because I have literally thousands of emails here. Johanna, Johnna, she sent me a email, and she's a very good, wonderful supporter of mine here on YouTube. Johnna, Johnna. She corrected me on a previous email. You're saying my name wrong, Ron. It's Johnna, not Joanna, not Joanna. Johnna. She's adorable. Hi, Sunshine Cooper. How are you? Dear Ron, this comes from Johnna. I want to offer you my condolences and prayers. I'm praying for you and your family. You can write or text me anytime, and she gives me her cell phone number. Anything you need, Ron, let me know. I learned of your loss through Joey. He said a nice prayer for you. He is a good man. He is a good friend. I'm truly sorry. Take care as well as you can. See, now that was a simple, short email and a message that was just as beautiful as the big, long ones. So, Johnna, thank you so much for that. I hope you watch this replay. Thank you so much. Winky Whispers sends me an email. Winky Whispers is probably here, I'd hope. Winky, are you here? Winky, are you here? Hi, Maxine. Lily Bell, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to read it out. This comes from Winky Whispers. DutyRon, and this is on the day of my mom's passing. It's dated May 9th at 1:24 in the afternoon, my time. DutyRon, I know you're busy. I was going to call you, but I decided to write you instead. My deepest condolences to you and your family during this most difficult time. I cannot even imagine the sadness and pain you're enduring right now. If you need to talk for any reason, I'm here for you. Please remember that. May God put his loving arms around you and your family. May he provide comfort and ease. May he shroud you with his loving arms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Love you very much. Please take care of yourself. Thank you, Winky. Thank you. I just opened that for the first time. So thank you for that. And I get emotional because I'm so attached to you. Do so much for me that you don't even know. You help me with the links. You help me behind the scenes with, giving me advice and things, and the prayers and the poems that you've, wrote in regards to other things. So I get emotional because we have an attachment, beyond this YouTube, Winky. So thank you for that. That was very sweet and very kind of you. So thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you, Winky. Okay, here's one that comes from Andrea. Andrea Mac Attack. I made her change her name because she had her real name in the in her YouTube, and I told her at safety to take her real name off of it. So Lori Vandenbelt, it's okay. You're here with us. You're part of the family. So anybody that's here in this broadcast is part of the family. Is Joey Brooklyn here? I want to just see if Joey's here. Anyways, here's one from Andrea. Ron, this is the day of my mom's passing. I'm so sorry to hear about the passing of your beautiful mom. I stepped in the door and heard my family and I heard the news. My family and I are keeping you and your entire family close to our hearts. Sending all my thoughts, love, and prayers to you and your family, Ron. Please know that my entire family is here if you need a shoulder to cry on or to yell or to just someone to listen to you. I lost my mom back in 2003. I love you bunches. Love and prayers. Andrea and the entire clan. Thank you, Andrea. Hi, Josh. How are you? I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm just reading some emails out to you guys. Here's one from Snowy Rains, who's my good friend from around the way. Snowy Rains writes in, heartfelt sympathies to you, DutyRon. Hey, Ron, it's Snowy Rains. I just saw Joey's video on YouTube, and I'm sorry for the loss of your mother. From someone who knows what it's like to lose a family member, I pray that God can bring you and your family some comfort during this hard time. Big hugs from Snowy Rains. Thank you, Snowy. Margie Rock sends in condolences. May God comfort you and your family as only He can at this time. I sent my heartfelt condolences to you and your lovely family. Praying for you and your family, Margie, Margie. Thank you, Margie Rock. I appreciate that. Catherine. I don't want to say last names because it's Kathy from Texas. I'm not going to say her last name, but Kathy from Texas, you know who you are. You're always here on my channel, and I thank you. Dear DutyRon, Kathy from Texas, I'm sorry to learn of the passing of your mother. May our Lord's peace and comfort be with you. Sincerely, Kathy from Texas. Short and sweet, but so wonderful. I'm what you call a lurker. Don't talk much, but Ron, it's so kind and doesn't make me feel anxious to speak up. He's a person I would love to have in my own life. Nikki, thank you for that word. Those words are so sweet. And I'm happy that you can feel comfortable talking here because we all love and respect each other. We're all family, and you're welcome here. You have a home right here for me. You're a moderator for Tori Hartman with Ron. Moderator for Tori Hartman with Ron. Oh, okay, Lori. Excellent. If you're a moderator for Tori, you should probably be a moderator for me. We'll have to work on that. So thank you for being here. Jazzy74 says, hiya. Not been on for a while. I am so sorry to hear about your sad news. Sending you much love to you and your family from the UK. Thank you. Platinum Mimi, thank you for hanging in here. I know you have limited time. Megan's Birdie, I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let me continue with a few more of these because I think it's important that I read some of these. Christy Lee sends me a message. She's on Periscope and on here. Hi, Ron, from Christy Lee. I just heard of the passing of your mom, and I'm so sorry. I know how close you all are. Please accept my condolences and just say that even though I only know you from social media, I've really grown to love you, and I truly appreciate you. I'm so very deeply sorry to hear about your mom. Much love to you and your family, Christy Lee. So she says that because she just knows me from social media, but she really has grown to love me. And I love you right back. So thank you so very much, Christy Lee. You're so sweet, and I hope you watch this replay. Maureen sends in, these are all from the day, from last Thursday. These messages are just simply from Thursday. Maureen Conroy also is a Patreon supporter of mine. Hello, Ron. And I'm only saying her name is because she has it in her screen name here. Hello, Ron. Sending a heartfelt condolences to you on the loss of your mom. I know this is a heart-wrenching time. Remember your mom having fun with you. And know she's always on your shoulder. Again, much love to you and your family at this sad time. I'll keep all of you in my prayers. Best regards, Maureen Conroy. Thank you from Philly. Thank you, Maureen. I hope you guys don't mind I'm doing this. I mean, I know it might be kind of boring, But I want to show you and tell you guys that how much I appreciate this, and this is my way of doing it. So if you guys, I understand if you don't want to hang around and listen to me read the emails, but these are important emails from me. These are important, and it's important that I acknowledge as many people as I can. And I'll do another broadcast just like this if I have to. It's hard to read these emails, guys. It really is. It's hard for me to read it, but I want to give acknowledgement. Here's one coming in from Maxine Shepard, who's here in the chat. This is at 3:30 on last Thursday, May 9th, my time, 3:30 my time. Thank you, Katrina. Good to see you. Thank you for being in here. Dear Ron, this comes in from Maxine Shepard. I am so sorry to hear about the massive loss to you and your family. My thoughts are with you and your family at this time. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine your pain, Ron. If I can do anything to help you in any way, I'm always here for you. Take care. Love and hugs from Maxine Shepard. Sent from my iPad. Maxine, big hugs, big love. You guys, I'll never forget the outpouring of love and support that you guys have sent to me in response to Joey's broadcast and Oni's broadcast as well. Oni was such a gentleman. I asked him to step it up and put out a broadcast, and he did a beautiful prayer and tribute to Alma, my mom. So I want to thank you personally, Oni, as well, and your mom and Aaron, your whole family are beautiful. Joey, Brooklyn, and his wife Kathy, and Karen Perry One, and everybody here. So I think I'm getting through a lot of these. Michelle Vogel sends in, Ron, I'm so sorry to hear of your great loss of your mother. I'm praying for the Lord's grace and peace for you and your family at this sad time. If you need anything, please let us know. You are in my prayers with love and respect, Michelle Vogel. That comes in from Michelle. Thank you. Thank you so much. And here's another one from Lisa, Megan's birdie. She's here in the chat. Comes in from Lisa. Just wanted to say how sorry I am about your mom. She's from outside the country because she said mum, M-U-M, mum. They don't say mom. I think she's in Australia. Put another prawn on the Barbie. I love you and your YouTube channel, Ron. Both you and your family will be in my thoughts and prayers. Take all the time you need. Your YouTube family are not going anywhere with a lot of hearts. Can I spam you with hearts as not on live? She spammed me with hearts in the email. Megan's bride. Megan's birdie. Megan's birdie, you can spam me with hearts all you want. Thank you for that beautiful email from the UK. Much love and respect. I'm sorry that I mistook the mum for Australia. That was silly of me. But welcome to spam me with hearts anytime you want. You can do whatever you want. Lisa, thank you for that email. This one comes from Cindy Jones. Ron, I'm sorry about the loss of your mom. I just heard, and I want to let you know that I'm praying for you and your family. God bless you. May your mom's memory be a continued blessing and comfort for you every day. Cindy Anna Jones from Mason, Texas. Thank you for that kind email. Mom is in the UK, Ron. There you go. I got you. Here's one coming in from Brenda G185. She's from Periscope. Ron, I'm sorry to hear the news of your mother passing. Our parents are so dearly loved. I pray that God gives you the strength to help you and your family get through this hard time. My thoughts are with you. Hugs and prayers. Your friend from Periscope, Brenda G_185. Brenda, thank you. Eileen Rose from YouTube sends me in, hi Ron, I just want to offer my condolences. I'm opening these emails for the first time right now. I just want to offer you my condolences to you and your family on the death of your mother. May her soul and all the souls of the faithfully departed rest in peace. Please take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and know you are highly thought of. From Eileen Rose in Ireland. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me look at the chat for a minute because I feel like I'm neglecting you guys. The next email is going to come from Matt Sully. I'll read Matt's in a minute. Let me see what I've been missing here. Hold on, guys. Okay, everyone's just talking about me screwing up Australia and the UK. Matty Boy is here. I also watch quietly, don't talk much, says Anna. I usually put my headphones on and clean the house, and I put my daughter to bed. I like listening to you. Enjoy your point of view on and podcast. Best wishes. Anna, thank you for that. Tasha, you are a super special person. I have a lot of respect and love for you as well. Thank you. Megan's birdie, adorable. Lori. Okay, so you guys are just talking amongst yourselves, so that's good. Let me read a little bit more because I'm going to do another 15 minutes of this, and then I don't want to bore you with this. So this next email comes in on May 9th. These are all of these emails I'm reading are from the day of my mom's passing. None of them are after the day. And granted, I've gotten messages day and day and day, every day I've gotten messages. This is giving you guys a little insight of how great of a community you can build on YouTube and Periscope and social media. It's not all bad in what you hear about the bad people. I did not receive, obviously, one derogatory comment or message throughout all of this, and I'm thankful for that. And if I did, I would tell you guys. Matt Sully writes in, "Hello, my brother. I just saw Joey's broadcast, and I'm heartbroken. I'm so sorry for your loss and the family. You need anything, please do not hesitate. Love and respect from my family to yours. Matty Boy." Love you, buddy. Thank you, Matt Sully. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is short and sweet and right to the point. Sonia, the support is just overwhelming. I could do this for 5 hours and still keep reading. Okay, this next one comes in from Karen. I'm not going to give her last name, but I'll give you her screen name at the end. Just heard of the passing of Mom, your beloved mom. My sincere condolences to you and your family. I lost my beloved Daddy-O in November. It's funny that she said Daddy-O because that's what I used to call my father, Daddy-O. I lost my beloved Daddy-O in November of 2018. I know your pain. I lost my dad in November of 2014, and I called him Daddy-O. Just remember the beautiful years you were honored to have her, the sweet memories. I know in my heart they are in perfect peace with our Savior. It gets me through the days when sadness creeps into my heart. My prayers are with you and your entire family. Sincerely, Karen. I'm not going to give her screen name because I'm not going to give her last name. She's engaged with me quite a bit. I have a lot of emails from her. So prior to this happening, Karen and I have spoke back and forth quite a bit. There's a large email string here. So, it's not that I'm hearing from people for the first time. There's so many people that I hear back and forth. And Tasha, just so you know, I love your videos. I love when you go live. I love when you upload. And I always comment when I can on your videos. So keep them coming. Don't feel any type of shyness or anything. You're a beautiful woman, and show your face whenever you can or wherever you feel comfortable with it. And you'll know you got support from us. You always have support from us. Okay, here's one from Manuel. I don't think I've ever spoken to this person. Ron, I'm very sorry for your loss. Stay strong for the rest of your family at this difficult time. My prayers are with you and your family. All my best. Manuel. I don't want to give his last name, but thank you, Manuel. Mary. Message comes in from Mary. This is a good friend of mine here on YouTube from Periscope. Mary says, and she's a young gal. She's probably about 25 or 30. Ron, I'm so sorry for your loss. You're such a good guy. And that is an enormous reflection on your mother and the way she must have lived her life. Please let me know if there's any place I can send flowers. Mary from Periscope. And Mayyerie. I know her name is Mary, but she goes by Mayyerie on Periscope. Hi, Blondie. 1025. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. It's me, Neller, sends in, sending hugs, Ron, and prayers from Colorado. So sorry for your loss. Short and sweet. Thank you. It's me, Neller. Thank you for that email. Jane sends in a message extending condolences to you and your family during extremely difficult times. Sincerely, Girl Rush fan, your Periscope friend. Thank you. Heather sends in a message. Ron, I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. I send you comfort, and I hope that you know that lots of people are keeping you in their hearts and prayers as you make baby steps through your grief. If you have a chance, could you send me your mailing address? Love and light, a.k.a. Zelda. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you so much for that email. I will send you my mailing address. I know this might be a little late. She sent this to me on May 9th. That was the last Thursday, when my mom passed. So all of these messages I'm just opening up now. Sandy sends a message. Dear Ron, my deepest sympathies to you and your family on the passing of your mother. Sadly, I know your pain. Sandy Shields. Sandy, I'm with you. Brandy sends in a message from Periscope. Brandy, 1972. Hi, Ron. Just wanted to send you my love and prayers to you and your family. You have a lot of people holding you up during this difficult time. I'm here if you ever need anything, and she gives me her cell phone number. Thank you, Brandy, 1972 from Periscope. You are a sweetheart. Thank you for extending that email out to me. Christine from YouTube sends me, I just heard the message on YouTube from your good friend Joey, Brooklyn, that your mom passed. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm sure she was a wonderful woman. Take care. Sincerely, Christine. I'm not going to give out her last name, but Christine, thank you for that email. Next one comes in from DutyRon, my good friend from California. Ron, I'm truly sorry to hear about the passing of your mom. You and your family are in my family's prayers. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, DutyRon. Cup of Joe. Cup of Joe sends me an email. Sorry for your loss. My mother and I send our prayers to you and your family. Thank you, Cup of Joe. Thank you. Nabul sent me a message on... Really? Hey. Oscar's going to be at it. Bark. Going to have a little bit of barking. Hi, Lisa. Oscar, stuff it. Get down. All right. Yeah. We have a break in the action. We have a break in the action. Can you shut that shade for me? He won't bark when that shade's shut. Shut it. We have a break in the action. Oscar is messing everything up here. Okay, great, thanks. All right, so that was lunch being delivered. My sons are both home, and they took the day off to be with me. So I'm going to shortly end this, but we're going to read a couple more. Cup of Joe sends in his condolences from him and his mom. Thank you. Tracy Taylor, hi there, DutyRon and Oscar. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm holding you and your family in my heart. Thank you for that. All right, so that's over with. Debbie K sends in condolences from YouTube. Debbie K, hi DutyRon, sincere condolences on the loss of your mom. You probably won't recognize my YouTube name as I am not a huge commenter, but I enjoy watching and supporting. But in case you do see me, my name is _Supercell. Sending prayers for strength and healing to you and your family. I don't know anything surrounding your mother's passing, but I hope when the time came, it was peaceful and pain-free. All the best to you and your family. Warm regards, Deborah, a.k.a. _Supercell. I've never seen her comment ever once in my broadcast, but she sent me that message. My mom passed peacefully and with very minimal pain, I hope. So she left me, in addition, a very nice poem. She left me a poem So everyone must leave something behind when he or she dies. My grandfather said a child or a book or a painting or a house or a wall built or a pair of shoes made or a garden planted. Something your hand touched somehow, some way, so your soul has somewhere to go when you die. And when people look at the tree or the flower you planted, you're there. Randy Bradbury, Fahrenheit. So she's just quoting. That was nice. Thank you so much, Deborah, a.k.a. 1_supercell. Very nice. That was May 10th. Here's Andrea's husband sent me a message. This is Andrea's husband. I got an email, too, from Max Cobra as well. Hey, bud, how are you? Ron, Andrea told me your mother passed yesterday. I'm so sorry. This is her husband, who's not on YouTube. My heart is hurting for you to hear this. We as adults realize that there's a very good possibility we will lose our parents before we go, but that still doesn't make it any easier when they do go. We don't know the circumstances of how, and in time, I'm sure you'll let us know. You and your family are in our thoughts and prayers throughout this rough time. If you ever need us to talk, just shoot us an email or phone call. Much love, and God bless you guys. James, Andrea's husband, James. Andrea, thank you so much, James. This one comes in from Linda, a Periscope follower. First off, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Linda. My name is @LindaBar19 on Periscope. I must tell you, I've watched you for a very, very long time, but mostly on replays and on your channel on YouTube as well. I find you interesting. I find you so interesting, and to let you know, your scope about skin cancer has glued me to the screen. I do hope you are well and things are healed with your cancer. I'm not on scope as much as I was in the past. I'm all caught up. I watched Victoria's replay this morning, and I am deeply saddened for you and your loss of your mom. I lost my father in his 66th birth year. So young, and he was my hero. I honestly dread losing my mother. She is the heart of my family. As I'm sure you know what I mean. As I'm sure that you know what I mean. I guess I'm trying to tell you, although we don't know one another, I can relate to how you're feeling right now. Mothers are so many things to many of us. If we're lucky enough, they are always our soft place to fall. They bring such laughter and joy to our lives, jokes and stories in years gone by. They've been our guardians and mentors, and for some, our best friends. They are heart and soul of most families and bring everyone together. I know you all have so many emotions that you go through. Try to hold tight the memories. Those will keep you going, Ron. And don't forget, Ron, laugh. I know you're likely thinking, is this lady crazy? She's telling me to laugh, and I've just lost my mother. Laughter got me through, and my siblings. So much leading up to my dad's death. And that's what I got through the hardest times. That's what got me through the hardest times. Going through the funeral, we laughed. As crazy as it sounds, we knew that he would want us to be happy. Throughout our tears, we still managed to find laughter and funny things as the services went along, and we reminisced about my father's funny ways. Although I'm lucky to still have my mom near 82, she's going to be 83 this fall, I don't take that for granted. I know in an instant she can be taken from us. She is my world, and today I was reminded to hug her and keep her close to me, and to let her know how much I love her. Please know from a total stranger that never spoke to you that I do care what you and your family are going through. Through God may find peace. Through God may you find peace in the hardest of times. I hope you feel him surrounding you and your family with love. Imagine your mother being in a beautiful place of colors and sunshine, surrounded by friends and family that have gone before her. A place where there's no more sickness, no more pain, only love. With sincere love, Linda. Wow. I've never spoke to this woman. She's never communicated with me. And she sent me this huge 5-paragraph message of love. I just opened this. These are messages I haven't opened. J is for Justice. Just lost her mom in January. She knows this pain, how real it is. She was involved in the care of her mom, and being a caregiver to a parent who's ailing is not an easy thing. So these are the emails that are just pouring in. And I'll answer all of these. I will answer them. Here's one from Ruth. Dear DutyRon, deepest condolences to you and your families in the passing of your mother. In faith, we believe in the irreplaceable, ultimate, greater glory of God's heavenly kingdom. In our heart, we've experienced great, indescribable pain. It is in this contradiction we come face to face with grief. In the days to come, may you continue to participate in life-affirming activities to build your strength as you go through the process. Along the way, may you know that so many of us here on YouTube are keeping you in our thoughts, and I hold you and your family in my prayers daily. Respectfully, Ruth from Maine. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you for that. J is for Justice. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Here's one that came in from 3JCC. Ron, we keep you and your family in our prayers and send positive thoughts in the loss of your mom. Sincerely, EJ. Thank you, EJ. Thank you, J is for Justice. Thank you for being in here. Much love and respect to you. Thank you for stopping in. So here's one from Mark, my friend Mark420. I was in tears today, DutyRon, when I saw the scope on Periscope from Joey. I'm sure you already know how proud you made your mom and what a great son she had. My mom passed 11 months ago. My mom passed 11 months after my dad 11 years ago. My heart still hurts. Prayers and condolences to you and your family. Lots of people all over the world love you, including me. Thank you for all you do. God bless. Mark. Mark420. Thank you for that kind email. Yeah, Kenny. Ron, I just told me, hey, Ron, I just told my wife about your mom saying she was going home and she got the chills. She sends her prayers to you and yours as well. Thank you, Kenny. I hope your knee is feeling better and that you're all healed up. Much love and respect to you and your wife. Thank you for that. So, Mark420 sent me many other emails, and I have a lot of communication with Mark. There's a ton of Patreon messages. Let me just say this real quick. My Patreon supporters, you guys have been tremendous with me through this process, through my mom's passing. And I want to say a special thank you to all my Patreon supporters for your deep love and support. You guys have really stepped up as well, just like everybody else here in the chat and on my emails. You guys are awesome people, and I love you guys a lot. So thank you to my Patreon supporters. Christine writes in, deep sympathies to DutyRon. Ron, it's Chrissy, Lady Patriot on Periscope. That's Lady Glock, everybody. I am writing to let you know you and your family are in my thoughts and prayers. Chrissy, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. There's 2 attachments. I hope I don't get a virus from opening this. I'm only kidding. It's a sympathy card. With sympathy at the loss of your mother. It's a beautiful, there's no data there. So that's from her. I know it's not focusing, but it's a beautiful sympathy card from Chrissy, Lady Patriot USA. Thank you for that. Thank you for that email. That was on May 10th. Nancy sends me condolences. Dear Ron and family, Joey shared with us today the sad news of your dear mom's passing. Please accept my condolences. I pray for your family during this time of mourning. Please hold close to your heart all of your memories of your mom. God bless you. May your mom rest in peace. Nancy Pants, thank you for that beautiful email, Nancy Pants. Thank you so much. MK sent me a message. Mo, thank you for the kind words. It's a very long email, but you know, Mo, you are so sweet and kind. Guy and Jackie sent condolences. A very short and sweet one. I'll read it. Mo, I didn't read yours because it's more than 5 paragraphs. She really took the time to send me a lot of really wonderful words, and it was personal stuff that she spoke about, so I didn't want to put that out here. But Mo, much love and respect for you. You're a local and you're a class act. So thank you, Mo, for always sticking up for me and having my back all throughout social media. You are a super, super special gal. Here's one from Guy and Jackie. Dear Ron and family, we are so sorry to hear of your mother's passing. Our thoughts are with you at this time. A mother's love lives on in the heart of her children forever. Prayers from Jackie and Guy. Thank you, Jackie and Guy, for the sweet message so much. Here's one from Veggie Vibes. That's Hio, my good friend from YouTube and here on Periscope. Ronnie, I'm so sorry for the loss of your mom. Holding you close in thought and hoping you are doing okay. Wishing you healing peace with love and sympathy. Hio. Signed, Hio. His real name is Ronnie, by the way. Thank you, Hio. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate you for that wonderful message. Linda sends sympathy. Linda, I'm not going to give out her last name. Dear Ron, please accept my most sincere sympathy in the loss of your mom. I lost my mom and best friend a little over 6 years ago. I miss her every single day. Peace and love be with you and yours. Thank you, Linda, for your beautiful message. Here's one from Kay Grant. Hi, Ron, Mrs. DutyRon, and family. I'm so sorry to hear the loss and the passing of your mom. There are really no words. I do know this. She has a great son in you, and I'm sure your siblings are also awesome. Her love for you never ends. Her love will be in your heart always. Now she's an angel watching over you. Our parents pass away. It's even more important to take good care of ourselves and spend time with our families and loved ones and dear friends. That is very true, Karen. I lost my mom in early 2018. Sometimes I just see something of hers, or I'm in the store or something she loved, and the tears start all over again. Be patient with yourself. Let God heal you. Psalm 34:18. It's a lifetime of memories. I'm not sure it's anything that you get over as much as over time you will learn to just live with it. You're sharing and caring for what you do, the courage and sacrifice you have made and continue to make, and the examples you set, DutyRon, is unparalleled. You have given everyone a glimpse of a very loving and caring man, a police officer, a detective, and family man. I'm sure your mom is so very proud of you. I wish God's comfort and peace and loving care to you always. Miss Karen, thank you so much, Karen, for that beautiful Kay Grant message. She's a great supporter here on YouTube and Periscope. I'm honored to have you as a friend, and all of you. I'm going to start crying again, so I'm going to stop reading these. I think you guys got it. Let me just get to a couple more, because I think Mahid is still here. Mahid Alfro is from Saudi Arabia. He is always in all of our broadcasts. Mahid is one of my Muslim friends and brothers from Saudi Arabia who has a lot of respect and love for humanity. Dear Ron, I just heard about the loss of your dear mother when I saw your review of your broadcast last night. So he sent this to me after last night. Please accept my condolences and support to you in person and to your good family. The loss of a mother is so hard for everyone, but may Allah will give her all happiness in heaven. Peace to you and your brother and sister, and say salam to your wife and children. Respectfully, Mahid. Mahid, thank you so much. These are sympathy and well wishes coming throughout the world. I'm reading messages from Saudi Arabia, the UK, Australia, all over the world, guys. This one comes in from Judy. Oh no. Judy, I can't read this. This is too long. Jennifer, I'm so very sorry to hear of your mom's passing. Nothing prepares us for the loss of a parent. My mom passed away 5 years ago. This past January, we were extremely close. She was my best friend, and I miss her immensely. My dad passed away just 1 year ago, this past January. I miss him terribly also. You never get used to them being gone, but you have no choice but to move on. That is correct. I still have a burst out of tears from time to time out of nowhere. And that's been happening to me a lot too. I'm able to compose myself pretty quickly, and as opposed to when they passed away, but it still stings and it hits you like waves. I know my parents are in a better place. I was blessed to have them both for a long time. They were both ready to go to heaven, and neither of them suffered. You are blessed in that regard. I try to think of those blessings when I'm sad. I talk to my mom and dad a lot, and I find comfort in that. I believe that they hear me, or if they can't, God tells them what I say. It sounds like you have a lot to be grateful for. I have no words of advice except to think of your blessings with her when you get down. As far as regrets, I swore that I would not have no regrets, but my parents passed, but I do. I was short with my mom at times. That's the same thing with me. I will also suffer from depression, and I cried a lot in front of my mom in the months before she died. And I know she felt helpless, and it saddened her to see me cry and sad. But I also know that I was very good to my mom and my parents. I tried to make things perfect for them. I am the baby also of 9 kids. Wow. It's apparent you were a good son, and I'm certain your mom was very proud of you. That is correct. How could she not be? The fact that you are such a good person is a credit to your mom. I can tell your mom was a very lovely lady. That is a sweet picture of the two of you, and I wish you much strength, peace, and comfort. And she signs it Jennifer. So thank you, Judd, Bud, Jennifer. Thank you for that kind email. I had to read it. It was long, but I had to read it. Thank you so much for that. Here's one coming in from Mikey. He's here in the chat right now. Mikey says, hey, bro, just wanted to say you are in my thoughts through this tough time. Remember to celebrate and share the wonderful memories. She will always be with you. Peace be with you. Max Cobra 22. He's got the Timna African Gray. Thank you, Max Cobra. Mike, I greatly appreciate that email. Very short and sweet and right to the point. You're welcome, Mahid. My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. I shouldn't be thanking you. You shouldn't be thanking me. I'm thanking you. So I scanned over. I didn't obviously read all of the messages that I got. I received so many more messages from other people. I can't even tell you. Like I could go on and on and on. Lunch has arrived, so I'm going to go eat with my children. I'm going to eat with my boys. They're grown men. So let me just say, let me look you guys straight in the eye and tell you that you guys are fantastic. You're a community here on YouTube that is first and foremost so near and dear to my heart. You guys are second to none. You guys are outstanding. You're wonderful human beings. You all should be proud of yourselves. Whether you message me or not, the support here in the chat, the support by watching my videos, letting the ads play, supporting me on my Amazon affiliate link, the support from my family with the kind words and gestures, not just in my mom's passing. I'm talking about before this and going forward. This isn't about just you guys giving me support when I needed it, when I lost my mom here. It's about what you did before this. So you guys are all friends prior to this. You just affirmed, you strengthened my affirmation on where you guys and where we stand with our relationship and friendship. So this is just reaffirming our great relationship that we have. And I want to say thank you for your past, your present, and your future support. And support, by saying support, I don't mean financial. I mean support, where I can go live and have you guys there, where we can talk outside of YouTube and Periscope and Twitter and all the social, and we can have an intelligent adult conversation and share our ups and downs in life. That's what I want my channel to be about. Not just because I'm a retired detective. I have a lot of knowledge in the crime area, and I can bring you guys a lot of my perspective on crime and how to keep yourself safe, but I'm a human being. I'm a person just like you. I cry, I laugh, I joke, I go through ups and downs. I have days of depression. I have days of sadness. I have days of joy. The days of joy outweigh the days of sadness. So I want you guys to know I'm a human being just like you. And I really, really appreciate the gestures that you guys put forward here in my time of need. I love you guys. I respect you. And I have nothing but positive vibes going towards you. So thank you to all of my friends, my moderators, my people who put links. All of you are near and dear to me. Thank you so much, Nabul, for the messages that you sent back and forth right away. Oni, Joey, and all of my friends here on YouTube. God bless you guys. Meg, I love you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Megan's birdie. And anybody who I haven't read an email from, it's just, I just don't have the time to do all of it, guys. I'm going to start responding slowly back to you guys. So much love and respect from me, from my family to yours. If you ever need me, all you got to do is reach out. I'll be there for you. So, guys, I'll talk to you soon. J is for Justice. Say, please scroll up for her message. Hold on. Says, please scroll up for her message. All right. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling. Oh, my. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, I see it. Hold on a second. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day and hang in there, DutyRon. I saw it. Thank you. I think I read that message. J is for Justice. Was there another one after that? She was saying goodbye. Maybe it was the one before that. Hold on. I lost my mom in January and my mother-in-law last Sunday, so I totally know how he feels right now. Wow, I didn't know about her mother-in-law, so prayers to you, your family. I know it's a week in the past, but that's a tough one, Jay. So I'm sending love and light and positive vibes to you and your family. Thank you for putting me on to that to scroll back. Sent you a picture on Messenger and Twitter. Thank you, Pat. I'm going to look at that now. Peace and love to everybody. I'll talk to you soon. She had no idea about your mother-in-law. So sorry, sweetie. What? Maybe I misread the message. I'm getting all screwed up now. Let me go, guys. I'm going to reread the message, and I will check it on out. Emily Ireland, hello. Thank you so much for that. I'm on my way out the door, so let me run, guys. Love and respect to all. I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being